Hey everybody, what's up? It's Angie here. I wanted to hop on and give you guys some Monday motivation and, just give you a little tip to help you through the week here. So, how's everybody doing? You guys leave a comment here. Let me know how you're doing. Let me know how things are going. If you're following my diet plan, if you're drinking the tea, let me know how it's going. Let me know how your weekend was. I'd love to hear about it. I had a really incredible weekend. I hadn't seen my aunt and uncle in over 10 years, or it seems like, yeah, I was pregnant with my daughter and she's 10. So I was pregnant with my daughter last time I had seen them. So that was just a whole lot of fun. And we went over to Orlando and went to Disney Springs, and it's just amazing over there. So it was really, really cool. But yeah, so I wanted to give you guys, a quick tip today about mindfulness. And I was thinking it's kind of funny, like mindfulness is like our minds are really full when we're dieting, right? When we're trying to lose weight, our minds can get really full. And so what I wanted to share with you guys today was the thing that helped me when my mind would get full, right? So what was it that I used to help me through those times when I would start a diet, and then right away when I started my diet, all that chit chat would happen between my ears and would kind of drive me nuts and not let me, move forward with the confidence and it was just a bunch of stuff that was going on in my head that made me feel like it was going to be stressful, that I was missing out, that I was, going to be depressed because I wasn't able to have my comfort foods, because I was going to have to rearrange what we were going to be eating with the family, because I was going to have to buy different groceries because it was going to change my budget, and so on, right? And would my husband be happy with what I was cooking? I mean, it was a million things that would come up, and my mind was really full with all of that stuff. And so what I want to share with you guys today was, hey Regina, hey Lisa, I want to share with you guys what I did, the technique that I used to help me through that experience, right, of getting started and feeling overwhelmed by everything that was going on in my mind. And so looks like my battery's a little low here, so I'll wrap this up with you guys quick. But so really quick, what I did was what I share with you guys in my Beyond the Struggle course. So if you haven't gone through the Beyond the Struggle course, go through that course, because it's not just my diet and drinking some tea that's going to help you to lose weight. It's what's going to happen between your ears and what's happening in here and how you relate to it that's going to make all the difference, and is going to stop you from being in vicious cycles of yo-yo dieting and searching and seeking constantly for the next best thing to help you to lose weight. Okay, so if you can overcome, if you can learn to relate differently with what's happening inside, then you're going to find that staying power with really no matter what you use. Okay, so I personally used what I share with you, and I recommend that. But really, if you understand this and learn what I share with you in that course and what I'm going to help you with today, you can use this with anything. Anything will work, right? Because you work, because you start to work, because you start to be able to stick with it and have staying power and that kind of thing when you learn these techniques and ideas and concepts. So check out the Beyond the Struggle course. But yeah, so what did I do? What I did, okay, when I had all of that stuff going on in my mind, was that I learned how to step back from my thoughts. Okay, step back from my thoughts, step back from my feelings, like my emotions and urges that were happening inside. I learned to step back and observe and watch what was happening inside. So that's why I wanted to talk about mindfulness, because I think mindfulness often gets talked about like when you're eating, like sitting there and being mindful of every bite that's going into your mouth. And I thought that was just the most absurd thing ever. Like, who sits and pays attention to every... It's annoying. I can't even talk about it. Like, who's gonna sit there and pay attention to, like, who can... Okay, you might be able to do it in one session, but who can live like that? It doesn't live well. Okay, so that's my frustration. I had to vent a little bit there. Like, really annoying to me. I think mindfulness gets a bad rap. Like, I think it's used wrong. And mindfulness is being able to be aware of what's happening inside of yourself, being self-aware and paying attention to the thoughts and things that are happening inside of yourself, but being detached from them, right? You can go into the observer mode, right? We do that a lot in yoga. I am a certified yoga teacher, so I'm like, I have that in my, like, that's part of me, is like, when I discovered this stuff, I was like, wow, this goes right with yoga. You know, oftentimes you're laying in a yoga class and you're asked to observe what's happening physically, mentally, or emotionally, right? Depending on what the teacher's doing in the class. But so observing, right? Stepping back and observing what's happening inside of you, rather than getting entangled with it and letting it, you know, be the one dictating to you what you're gonna do with your actions. So, what's up, Chandra? What's up, Raekwon? So that was one of the big things that I learned, that a powerful tool that I learned, a technique, was that I could step back. I didn't have to be wrapped up and entangled with, because when I'm entangled with everything that's happening in there, I am whatever is happening in there, and I'm acting from that place, right? So if I'm entangled in the thoughts that this is stressful, I can't handle this, this is too much, like I'm gonna fail. I've failed so many times. Like, if I'm wrapped up in that and I'm not just stepping back and saying, okay, I'm having the thought that this is stressful, I'm having the thought that I'm overwhelmed, it gives me some space, right? It doesn't mean it goes away, or that I have to change it or rearrange it or get rid of it or anything, because you cannot do that. If you try to get rid of thoughts, they're just going to get worse. So what you can do is observe them. You can observe. You can just look. Be curious and look. And when you do that, they get less intense. And when they get less intense, you get some breathing space, right? And then you can think more clearly about what needs to be done. So I actually have here in the group some, if you go under the learning tab, you'll see that there's some meditations to show you exactly how to do that. How you can, you know, easily step back and get some space from what's happening inside of you. And so check those out. And then yeah, so that was just like a really powerful thing that I discovered, and no longer did I have to always be constantly wrapped up in what was going on inside of myself, and always being kind of drug around by everything that was happening inside of myself. So I could get some space around that. I could relax a little bit because I wasn't panicking about what was happening inside. The panic actually makes it a little bit worse than it is. So when you get some space around it, everything kind of calms down, chills out, and you can think more clearly, and you can make more decisions in alignment with what's most important to you. So check out those meditations, and I'm gonna be, you know, making it more official here, but I wanted to add in here, guys, real quick, that as of today, I believe should be today, I'm gonna be opening up my Inner Circle group. Okay, my Inner Circle group is gonna be for those of you who have either purchased the sample pack of the ISOT, or you've gone ahead and gotten either a 2-week supply or a 30-day supply of tea. Okay, if you've done those things, you're gonna have access. Those of you who have sampled the tea, you're gonna have 1-week access. Okay, to check things out and see if, you know, if it's what you're gonna want to move forward with. And then if you've purchased at least the 2-week or 30-day supply of the tea, then you're gonna have lifetime access. Okay. Inside the Inner Circle, I'm going to be doing a weekly Empower Hour, where I'm going to get on a live Zoom call, and you guys will be able to, you know, do face-to-face coaching with me. You're going to get a one-on-one coaching call once a month. You're also going to get 2 weekly yoga classes. I'm going to be doing yin yoga and a hatha yoga class. And, you know, it's just going to be a space where we work more intensely, right? I have the resources here for you guys. You know, this is the diet plan I've used, this is the tea I drink, this is the, you know, and I give some tips and motivation and things, but in there is where the Inner Circle is, where we're going to work intensely. For those of you who are committed to making a real change right now, you're serious, like you really want to see that 10, 15, 20 pounds come off, that's where we're going to work intensely. So that's going to be the Inner Circle. And you know, no problem if you just want to hang around in here. I'm still going to be here. I'm still going to be present to give, you know, coaching and tips and things. It's just over there we're going to be working real intensely, and you'll have the advantage as well of being surrounded by others who are also working intensely, right? So it's a different kind of vibe going on. So anyways, I wanted to let you guys know about that, and I will be, you know, hitting everybody up to let you know further details on that and help you to get plugged into that. But yeah, I hope you guys are having an amazing day. And, you know, like I said, let me know how things have been going for you guys. And I love how everybody's sharing, you know, their food and everything that they're eating and how they're doing here inside of the group. I'm really very excited for everybody that's participating and getting results. And, you know, and I'm just so grateful to be able to be here to share all of this with you guys and to provide this space so that, you know, we can achieve our goals, so that we can make this transformation or these transformations in our lives and, you know, get to have the life experience that we really ultimately desire to have and deserve to have. So with that, I'm going to wrap this up. You guys have a beautiful day, and it's actually so gorgeous out today here. It's like been super muggy and stuff, but there's a nice cool breeze coming through, and I'm really just enjoying it today. So I'll catch up with you guys inside the group, and let me know if you're, you know, interested in being in that inner circle group. And if you haven't sampled the tea or anything and you want to get in there, let me know, and I'll get you guys set up with that. So I'll talk to you guys inside the group. I'll stay connected. All right, have an awesome one. Bye for now.